I made a terrible mistake the other day. And you know what? Everybody keeps telling me they're making me feel a lot better. Most of my guys are like, "Hey, dude, it happens."
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've done it.
Right.
You know? Yo, 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 what it is, what's poppin', what it do, what's happening, what up, though? Welcome to the BiasedBS PodShow, where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like your vision board. You know you ain't doing nothing with that.
Start over. Might as well start over.
Why?
Because it ain't going to happen.
Oh, I thought you,
No,
I thought you were telling me,
not you.
I thought you were telling
Your
me to
vision board.
start over, like do it
Your
over.
vision board.
All right, yeah, it's your fucking vision board. I am your host, Brett, and this gentleman over here is my co-host and producer, Drew.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Good to be alive. Good to be here doing another episode.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for all your support. We appreciate you following us on all the socials. We'll put those right below. And we appreciate you smashing that like button, staying active in the comments. Make sure you guys are sharing this video also. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys are subscribing in the bottom right corner. Drew, what you got?
Yes, and make sure you guys head over to our Facebook, BiasedBS, and check out that merch. We do have a t-shirt giveaway coming soon. We'll let you know the details as soon as we know it. But check out that merch, see something you like. Message us at biasedbs@gmail.com and let us know what you want, what size, what color, and where to send it to, and we'll do our best to get it to you as soon as possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and kick it off with the brew review.
Yeah. All right, so we got an awesome new brand that we're messing with today. A really cool can. The new Glarus Brewing Company, Wild Grape Splash. Pretty dope. Employee owned. Which something I didn't know about New Glarus. I didn't know it was employee owned. You know, when you work there, you get a little bit of the stock of the company. So that's pretty cool. It says exploding tart and crisp wild grape splash is 100% natural with 0 artificial sweeteners, allowing the real fruit goodness to shine through our Wisconsin malt. A refreshing 4.0% alcohol by volume, only 105 calories, and delightful 6.5 grams of carbs triumph in our wild grape splash.
Alcohol level's a little lower than I'm used to, but that's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Not too bad. All right, let's crack it open.
I'm excited about this
See what
one.
she's like.
Don't know why, but I'm pretty excited about this one. If I could just get the can open.
You know what, dude? I meant to get you one of those like things that they use at the stadium, you know, like because they're opening so many cans.
Oh,
like those
they got
things.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm gonna get you one.
Cool. I need that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Awesome.
Wow. That is interesting.
Definitely.
To say the least.
For
the
sure.
very least.
All right. Later on in the episode, we will come back and let you know our rating on the new Glarus Wild Grape Splash as we sip it. But for now, we get into our segment of the day. First segment of the day. We haven't done this one in a little while. Can't quite say for sure when it was, but I wanted to come back to it because I think it's a funny segment to reflect on in our society, like the celebrities, and you know what I mean. Like, you know, some of them ain't so great as as they're perceived. But this segment is stupid is as stupid says. So with this game, stupid is as stupid says, I'm going to describe a situation or something that a celebrity has said, and Brett's going to tell me what celebrity did this or said this. And it usually centers around something stupid that they did or said. So, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Your first one. In 2014, this material pop star took to Twitter and Instagram to post a series of images of several great leaders. The images implied she was comparing her fight against leaking music to the struggles of Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, and others. People were baffled.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you for some clues. Is she a white woman?
She's white.
Okay, I think I know exactly who this is.
Okay.
Is it Madonna?
It's definitely Madonna.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
People were basically saying she was comparing leaking music to the imprisonment struggle of Nelson Mandela and the racial and civil unjust of Martin Luther King. I mean,
that's crazy.
I think she was. I mean, maybe she wasn't doing all that, but I think she just didn't have a way to communicate what she was trying to say the right way. But it no way compares in any shape or form.
That is crazy.
But yeah, so donkey of the day. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you ready for your next one?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. In one of his infamous philosophical tweets, this son of a famous actor made the claim, "Most trees are blue," with no explanation, just pure confusion.
Philosophical, hey?
He said, "Most trees are blue."
Wow, you can really hear that rain out there, hey? I don't know, man. Son of a famous actor. I want to say Charlie Sheen, but I feel like we did Charlie Sheen.
And that sounds like something he would say.
It does sound like some shit he would say.
That's not him.
It's not him? Okay.
So that's strike one, buddy.
Strike one. All right.
This ain't baseball either. You get 2 strikes and you're out.
2 strikes and you're out. Okay. So this is like softball.
Oh, yeah.
I
guess so.
Do you get 2 strikes in softball?
I don't know.
Oh, let's look it up.
I wouldn't know.
We'll put the fact right here. I know when I played like elementary softball, I think it was only 2. You only get 2 strikes, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for the younger leagues,
I don't know.
Youth leagues. I don't know.
But son of a famous actor known for his philosophical quotes. Is that what?
Yeah, philosophical tweets. Yeah.
Okay, philosophical tweets. Son of a famous actor. Actor?
Son of a famous actor.
Okay.
Made the claim that most trees are blue.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I swear to God I don't know. Colin Hanks.
No.
No? Okay, all right.
All right, sir. That you 2 strikes, you're out. Jaden Smith. Could have only said something outlandish as this.
All right.
Still, nobody knows what he meant by that.
It definitely sounds like some shit he would say, though.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely sounds like something Charlie Sheen would have said too, but
for sure.
I feel like we would have figured out why he said that if it was Charlie Sheen, but
winning.
Okay, on to your next one. In a 2004 Blender magazine interview article, this singer said, "I get to go to lots of overseas places like Canada." A hilariously obvious geography fail that became an internet classic.
It's a female, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Don't ask me how I knew that.
Next question. Is she blonde?
Is she blonde?
Yes.
Okay. That narrows it down a little bit. You said she's a singer?
Yes. And this was 2004, so...
I think we did Jessica Simpson already, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we did.
I thought so.
Yeah.
That sounds like some shit she would say. Damn it. Blonde singer. Is she like of our era blonde singer? of our era?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
okay.
When we were when we were younger, yeah.
It's not Christina Aguilera.
No, but you're getting there.
I'm getting closer?
You're getting there.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
All right, let's go, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you'll pass a lake along the way, but definitely not overseas.
Yeah. Not overseas. Definitely not.
I can't remember what show I was watching, but some dude, this guy, I think it was the You Should Know podcast. He said that Lake Michigan wasn't a lake; it was too big to be a lake.
So what is it? An ocean?
Yeah, he was trying to say it was an ocean.
It's not.
It's not, obviously, but
Clearly.
he was saying it's so big compared to other lakes.
I mean, one could make that argument, but dude,
Yeah.
you want to know what? This is gonna sound really dumb, but as of like, I'm gonna say within the last 5 years. No, probably about 5 years ago. Like right before COVID was when I discovered that Alaska was right next to Canada. Like I didn't even know that. Like the whole time.
Where did you think it was?
I thought it was like I thought it was like
More up?
I thought it was like above I thought it was like it's I didn't think it was like an island, but I thought it was like above, like I don't know what I thought. I thought it was closer to like the like Antarctica type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like up there. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess it happens. I mean, you know,
Again, I'm not very good with geography, but
you know, it's,
once I know something, I think I know something.
yeah, and it can be confusing when you show somebody a flat square map of the world and then you show them a globe and then you show them another
Right.
square map. It's like it throws things off a little bit.
Right. And I actually learned something too. I don't know if this is true or not, but I shared a post last night on my Facebook page. I'm gonna show you like the website. It actually tells you like the true size, quote unquote, of like the continents and stuff. So like you could take a continent and drag it and see how big it is compared to other continents.
Oh, okay.
And like it's the actual size. Like they're basically saying that it's like truesize.org or truesize.com or something. Again, I'll put the site up there, but
Yeah.
it shows you like what it's really like actually what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's true or not. But
Yeah, Alaska's pretty big, dude.
yeah,
I
no,
mean-
it is. It's bigger than Texas.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's crazy. But let's go. Is this one last one?
Yep, last one.
All right, let's do
Let's do it. All right. This infamous celeb was heard saying her diamond earring was more important than a vacation. She famously sobbed over losing a $75,000 earring in the ocean, while her sister reminded her that there are starving children in the world.
This is a Kardashian. Am I right?
I don't know.
That's Kim, bro. That's Kim Kardashian. It's gotta be.
Kim
There's no
Kardashian.
way it's not.
It is.
All right, let's do it. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. 3 out of 4 you got.
Let's go. 75%.
No,
baby.
no. Actually, two.
No, I got
out of-
3. I guess Britney Spears,
Yeah,
Kim Kardashian,
okay, you're
and
right.
the first one.
Jaden Smith. Okay, you're right. 3 out of 4. Good.
Yeah, I just
good
didn't
job.
get Jaden. Yeah.
Good shit, dude.
Hell yeah, that was dope, dude.
Yeah, so that was Stupid Is As Stupid Says. I can't wait to do this one again, man. This one,
I
I love this one, man, because
That's
it
a
just
cool
reminds me how human, I guess, celebrities
Yeah.
are. And you know,
Everybody's human, man.
can make
Everybody's
mistakes and
human.
shit, you know.
We all make mistakes. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I made a terrible mistake the other day. And you know what? Everybody keeps telling me they're making me feel a lot better. Most of my guys are like, "Hey, dude, it happens. Like I've done it."
Right.
You know. But so what I did the other day, I was mowing my lawn, and a few weeks prior, in this spot that I was mowing, I ran over my dog's leash, like a wire leash that's like staked into the ground.
Yeah.
So it wrapped around the lawnmower, so I had to stop. because it cut the lawnmower off and everything. I had to push the lawnmower back to the garage, whatever. So I was cutting this grass the other day. We got it all out. Everything's fixed now. It runs. I was mowing the grass in that spot, real tall grass now, because it's been a couple weeks. And I'm going over a certain spot, and all of a sudden I see 3 baby bunnies, probably about this big, this big, running away from the spot where I just was.
Wow.
So that already made me feel like shit. You know, I'm like, damn, I just ruined these guys' home.
Right.
You know, they got a hole right here, but
they're just terrified.
They're terrified. They didn't, know what's going on.
Right.
So I continue to, go around. Like, I didn't go right directly towards that area because I wanted to, just kind of go around it just to see if they would maybe come back or something.
Right.
Which they didn't, by the way. And then I noticed that when I got off the lawnmower, I noticed that there was a dead bunny inside of a little hole that they had dug out to, I'm assuming what was their home.
Burrow.
Their burrow, yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't feel too great. I'm assuming I ran. That part was brought to you by New Glarus Brewing, not a sponsor. I'm assuming that I ran over the bunny. It did have a little chunk, of the... It wasn't like the head part, but it was like the back end of it had a little chunk of it missing.
Oh, man.
So, like I want to say it was more like the tail part, not like the like a big chunk of the body missing.
Right.
But enough to,
yeah,
scare the shit out of him and scare the life out of him, apparently.
You killed Thumper, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. You killed Thumper. But
you know what? Bunny foo hopping down the forest. I killed Peter Cottontail, dog. Fucking man, dude. I felt so bad, bro. I really did.
Yeah. It's... I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
I mean...
It sucks, man. It's just a shitty feeling. But now it's like, I can laugh about it because...
Wait, so you went over a spot that they lived in? They were probably scared coming out, you caught one.
Well, yeah, because, the spot that I didn't get from last time had grown, very high.
Yeah.
So I had to, go over that spot, basically right away. So that was, the kind of the first spot I went to after I did, the outer, perimeter of the backyard. So, yeah, man, as soon as man, dude, I just seen them just running out. It was like they ran in 3 of them. They ran in 3 different directions, and then 3 of them plus the one that was in the hole still. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and then I told my wife about it. I was like, "Don't tell the girls,"
Yeah.
So I didn't tell the girls.
Did you have to clean up anything?
Well, yeah, there was like a little bit of blood on the grass, on the grass blades. You could see it. But my wife offered to grab it with a couple bags and whatever. So
wow.
She's a real one for doing that.
Yeah.
Because I would have did it. I'm not saying I wouldn't have done it, but she was like, "I'll do it, babe."
Yeah.
So she's a real one for that. Shout out to my wife for that.
For sure. I mean, and
And then what's really messed up, sorry to cut you off, what's really messed up is that we looked up, because I've never dealt with this situation before, so we looked up what to do, and it just says you have to double bag it, which we quadruple bagged it, and then you have to just put it in your garbage.
Yeah.
And what's even more fucked up is, it happened the day after they took the garbage. So now it's currently sitting in my garbage can until next week. So.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's so many rabbits and there's so many
there really is. I just seen a few of them today in my yard.
But that's like saying a person dies and saying there's so many people out there. I mean, so I guess
it's kind of a messed up.
I don't want to use that, but
you know what? What you did say actually. when you said if it was like a mouse or something,
Right.
or like
a rat or something.
like a rat or something, I wouldn't have batted an eye.
Yeah,
and you
a lot
know
of
what's
people
crazy?
would have thought about it differently.
You're absolutely right.
Yep.
You are absolutely right. I would have been like, I would have probably been proud about like, hey babe, I killed a fucking rat.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. I
Yeah.
killed a rat.
And
you know,
and to be honest, like bunnies and rabbits are as much pests as mice and rats are. Like they mess up a lot of shit just as much.
bunnies won't go in your house though.
No.
Unless
But-
they're like domesticated, but a
Right.
wild bunny ain't gonna go in your house.
Yeah,
you know what I
you're
mean.
right.
Like a wild rat or a mouse would, because they're gonna
Well,
they're pests. They're
They're
rodents.
bigger.
They want to get.
But that's like saying a raccoon won't go in your house. I mean,
I don't know.
but the raccoon is bigger than a
might.
bunny, and it's
Yeah,
more
it
of a
might go
pest.
in your house.
I mean, if you ran over a raccoon, people probably wouldn't have gave too much either.
Exactly, dude. I ran over a cat before, dude. I'm just an animal murderer, dude.
Wow, dude, could you imagine these giant blades just flicking over an animal's head?
Dude, stop making me feel bad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what else? You know what other animal we take for granted, dude? Is pigeons. You know that pigeons used to be like a big part of human life? Like,
Yeah.
we domesticated pigeons. Like, I heard this somewhere. I forgot where I heard it, but like, we used to rely on them for like messages, and you know, like,
Yeah.
we used to have them deliver messages to other people, and they would do it, and like we would feed them, and you know, but then technology took over, and now they're like, we look at them as like rodents almost.
Well,
because
there's
they're
a big community of people that fly and race pigeons.
oh yeah, Mike Tyson does. Good point.
Yeah. They race them. They dance with them like in the air, like the sky, like, you know, acrobats or whatever they do. But
I'm sorry, I thought you said raise, but yeah.
race them. They
Yeah,
race
but
pigeons.
yeah,
yeah.
I know Mike Tyson definitely has a pigeon coop. for
And what's
sure.
even more messed up is these groups and these communities of people that do race pigeons and you know and have all these pigeons, they actually kill, which is illegal. They kill like hawks and raptors of the sky because they kill their pigeons. So there's actually, I've seen some show about it where they were like arresting a bunch of people that were killing like hawks and you know different types of birds like that because they kill pigeons, you know. So
That's interesting. I didn't even know that.
so you know, to some people, before you get sympathetic about the pigeons, you know, you should start getting sympathetic about the hawks too, because they're getting killed probably more because they ruin a lot of things. They mess up a lot of people's a lot of things that that they're where they live and stuff. They're being killed too. So,
But I feel like there's a lot less hawks and like
Well, there is
eagles
now.
and shit than pigeons.
well, there is now because they're becoming endangered.
True, that is true.
But I don't know. I mean, anyway, bro, you it was an accident. You know.
Yeah, I know.
it's-
And everybody keeps telling me that. They keep saying, "Hey, man, you know, it happens and whatever."
Right.
And you know,
So, we wanted to touch down on this little Diddy incident because it's
Yep.
sort of closing a little bit. It's not over, not 100% over, but it's closing. And he was charged. He was, you know, the jury did speak on whether he was guilty or not and what charges he was guilty on. What did you hear about the whole Diddy situation?
so as we basically predicted,
Yeah.
I think you might have even predicted this. He was found
Right.
not guilty of racketeering and also found not guilty of sex trafficking.
Yep.
So I don't know if it's money. Is that just money that's doing this, or do you think? I mean, he was truly not convicted of those. You know, the only one that he was convicted of was the prostitution charge, which was pretty clear as day. I mean,
Yeah. Sex trafficking and then
sex trafficking, I felt like was a stretch for them to even charge him with. But I don't. I mean,
so he was acquitted of the sex trafficking and
right.
and the racketeering, but the transportation of the prostitutes, he was charged for 2 counts on it.
Right, and that's a little bit different than sex trafficking, though. So
And you know, it says that he had a jury of 8 men and 4 women. So that, I mean,
could have had something to do with it, but
that could have very well had something to do with it.
I'd like to know, do we know how many said guilty and not guilty? Do we know? Because I know if there's even one that says not guilty, it's not guilty, right?
Right. Yeah. I don't know what the number was, but I mean, we can put that on the screen when we find that out. But I mean, it took them 3 days to deliberate.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he tried to get immediate release.
Immediate bail,
right.
Yeah, and they denied it right away. Yeah. So he gets sentenced in what, October?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
October?
yeah.
I read that right?
October 3rd. Final sentencing scheduled for October 3rd. But it also says a new lawsuit filed July 7th accuses Combs of sexual battery and disturbing misconduct, including claims he masturbated into Biggie's T-shirt, covering allegations from as far back as 2005.
He called that a biggie. Check out this biggie I'm about to do.
So yeah, he spent 10 months in custody, which will count toward his sentence. I think he's going to get released very soon, within like a year or two. He'll get, I mean, let's say he gets 5 years. You know what I mean? He's not going to do the whole 5, and then he'll also get good time. I think he'll be out in 2 years.
Yeah.
18 months. I think so.
I think it'll be less than that, because he's already been there for what, at least
10 months. It says
it's been 10 months.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think he'll only get maybe 2 years for that.
So the 2 charges that he is being charged with carry a max of 10 years. Obviously,
both of them together carries a max of 10. He's getting 2. That's it.
10 apiece. They
carry 10 apiece.
10 apiece. If
okay.
they run it,
well, then that changes the game a little bit.
If they run it concurrent,
which they might.
They usually do. He doesn't have that big of a criminal record for them. Not
I don't think he even has a criminal record, does he?
I mean, I don't know. He might have something.
We'll look it up.
I mean, there was a shooting thing with Shine. I don't know how much involved with that, or what he got charged. If he got charged with anything on that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm sure he's got something. But it's very minimal. Nothing that like raises any eyebrows. But like they run it concurrent. Let's say they give him 5 years for that running concurrent. He'll get good time off that. 2 years will come off that. Then the 10 months will come off of that. And then it's, you know what I mean? Like I said, 2 years is my prediction, if not less. Maybe he'll work the rest of it off or something. I don't know. But I think 18 to 2 years, he'll be out.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here. Yeah, I think it's going to be less than 2 years. I think he's going to get a total. I think he's going to get a year apiece on each charge. And he's already done 10 months, so he's going to get an extra 14 months from right now. So I believe that he'll be out in 14 months from right now, which would be approximately July, September of next year, is my prediction.
Okay.
So.
All
right. You heard it here first, people.
Yeah.
On the BiasedBS PodShow.
We may not know much, but one thing we do know is how to make merch with a poop on it. The new designs are in, and of course we still have our classics. It won't last, so get yours as fast as you can. Check out our merch and new releases on our Facebook, BiasedBS. Then email your selection with color, size, and address to biasedbs@gmail.com. That's biasedbs@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting the channel. Now back to the show. All right, so let's get this brew rating underway.
Brew review rating. Let's do it, people.
All right, so New Glarus, a new brand that we've trying out. It's not a new brand, but it's a new brand on the show. New Glarus Brewing Company, Wild Grape Splash.
Splash.
That's
what P. Diddy was doing. Splash.
Take that. 4% alcohol. And that's
not the best alcohol level.
That's where I'm going to start with this, is because it is good and it just tastes like juice to me. It tastes like a seltzer to me, like almost like a like a juice, seltzer type of drink. It doesn't. You can't really taste the alcohol. You can't taste the beer. Again, I don't think that it's made for that, but I wouldn't call it a beer. I mean, this is. I guess it doesn't really say that it's a beer. It's a malt beverage. That's what it says.
So it's kind of a beer.
I mean, they're not saying it's a beer of any kind.
I mean, a wine cooler is technically a beer.
And that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
It's a malt. Like, yeah. It doesn't say beer nowhere on the can, or ale, or nothing. So we're not gonna take that from them because they're not saying that this is anything that it's not. So this is what it tastes like. A wine cooler is what it tastes like. But even with other wine coolers, I can taste the alcohol a little bit more. I wish they would put a little bit more alcohol in this. Other than that, it tastes good. I like it. It's refreshing. Enough of them, I'm sure you'll get drunk. Probably 4 or 5 of them, you probably start feeling tipsy and like, whoa, But I like the flavor. I'm gonna give it a 6.8.
That's a respectable score. 6.8 is not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that it's actually not bad. So it does have those wine cooler vibes to it, like you said. But I would go as far as saying that this almost tastes like a grape soda to me.
Like a white grape, yeah.
In a way. It almost tastes like a grape soda. So with that being said, I haven't had grape soda in forever.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not a big grape soda fan.
I'm not either.
But for some reason, I like this. It tastes more juicy.
It's not bad at all.
It tastes more like actual juice, the grape juice, than grape soda.
Yeah.
And that's the only part that I would disagree with you about the grape soda part.
Yeah, I'm getting soda vibes.
Because I think it tastes more like grape juice than soda, but that's
well, it's carbonated, and that's why I get the grape soda vibes. Right. So, with that, I'm going to go a little higher than you.
Okay.
Actually, maybe a lot higher than you.
All right.
I'm going to give this a 7.7.
Wow. Okay.
Not bad, New Glarus.
Okay.
I'm a fuck with you.
All right. 15.5.
15.5 total?
That's
not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad. No, 14.5. You said 6.8 plus 7.7 is 14.5. Yeah, you said 15. That's okay.
It's 15.5.
It's 14.5.
No, it's not.
Dude.
Oh, wait.
You're doing R. Kelly math.
You're
here,
right.
bro.
No, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
R. Kelly.
This pen marked down
Diddy.
another line that it shouldn't have been there. Yeah, still not bad though.
Yeah, that was decent. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna finish it most likely. So.
All right. So. Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out New Glarus Wild Grape Splash.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. We will fuck with you.
Fuck with you.
I want to try something different though. I want to try an actual beer when it comes to New Glarus. So look for that.
Yeah, look for the real beer.
Next thing, I came across a couple of people through my news feed that were a couple like life hacks, and it made me think like, do I have any life hacks that I do in my own life? Not some that like I've adopted through like just the norm of like, you know what I mean? Like putting, like not the typical things that normal people would normally do, like putting baby powder in your shoes so it doesn't, not no typical stuff. Like,
right.
But something that maybe I do that most people don't normally do.
Okay.
And so it made me question, like, well, I wonder if Brett has any life hacks. And so do you have any life hacks? I'll give you a couple of mine, and then we'll go through some of the internet's popular ones.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you one. Now, I'm not going to say I've lately been doing this because a lot of stuff's been kind of coming up lately, but...
Okay.
So this is for people who don't, well, it could be for both. I'll explain both ways how to do it. So if you have a steady income, like a job or, Uber, you're an Uber driver or whatever.
Okay.
Your weekly income, okay, if you don't have a 401k, if you save 25% of your weekly income, it's almost like your own 401k. So if you continue to just put that in an account, it'll, continue to grow and whatever. Okay. I mean, so it's kind of like it's not like really as much of a hack as it is more of like a saving tip. But if you do have like a 401k and they're already taking, whatever out of your check to put towards that, and your company usually matches, a certain amount or whatever, you could take, something like 10% or 15% of your check, and you'd be surprised of how much you actually save after, let's say, 6 months or a year.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, 10% is of your income.
Because I would argue that 10 to 20% of your income is probably spent on bullshit anyway.
Exactly.
So if you take that out and you start limiting your budget, you most definitely will start using your money differently and better. And it's definitely a life hack. I mean, it's definitely, it makes your life better. It advances your life, makes things a little bit easier in the long term. And I agree with it, man.
They say if you sacrifice your lifestyle, like the way that you live, if you sacrifice that for like 2 years, you can have a lifetime of wealth,
Yeah.
That's what they say. I've read that somewhere. I don't know where, but.
All right. So, yeah, that's a good one. I honestly didn't think that the life hack would be money when it came from you, but.
Well, I mean, I try to save as much as I can,
For sure. So I'm going to give you one of mine real quick. So this one came by accident because this happened while I was locked up. Well, it happened before this, and then I tested it to see.
Real quick, the stuff you learn while you're locked up is insane.
Oh, yeah.
The creative shit that people do while you're locked up is insane.
But, what's the word? Like, necessity is the mother of invention, like shit like that. Like things have to,
it's crazy.
When things have to go down.
Exactly.
You'll find a way.
Right.
But, this was more, this isn't that serious, isn't as dramatic. But, the situation that happened that helped me prove it was dramatic. So before this happened, and it happened while I was locked up, because when you eat Tums for heartburn, right? Like you get this chalky feel in your mouth, like this powdery whatever feeling in your mouth, whatever. I was having heartburn while I was locked up, and I took the chance of testing to see if toothpaste would help, because it has that chalky, I don't know what exactly is in it that gives that feeling in your mouth, that like chalky powdery type of feeling in your mouth. But I'm like, maybe that's similar. So I tried toothpaste and I felt like it worked, but I was like, maybe it was just a fluke. I tried it a couple more times after that. It seemed to be helping. So one day I was locked up, and this old man next to me was having heartburn so bad that he was literally about to like pass out. Like he was like this old guy. He had to be in his 70s. He was like have it going like this. And he was like hyperventilating. He's like, my heartburn is so bad. Like, I've never seen anybody with heartburn this bad.
Right.
And he's like, you got any Tums or whatever? I'm like, he's like, just like he's about to looks like he's about to have a heart attack, but he's saying that he's having heartburn.
Right.
And I'm like, no, bro, but I promise you, put some toothpaste in your mouth. I just like said it because I didn't know what else to do for him.
Right.
And I didn't want to see him pass out next to me.
Right.
Because it would have been so awkward. But I said, dude, put some toothpaste in your mouth. And he did it, dude. In literally 30 seconds, it was gone. And he was like, really? Oh my God, that worked.
That's crazy.
And
I don't believe you. But no, I'm kidding. No, I believe you that it worked, but I want to see if that's actually a thing. Like, we should look that up.
However, I don't recommend eating toothpaste.
Right.
But
obviously.
But in the little small amount that it might help you with some heartburn in the time when you don't have Tums.
Right. Like the amount that you would normally take to brush your teeth with.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
I would stand by it, and I would do it myself.
9 times out of 10 if you didn't have Tums.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you're in a situation
Exactly.
where you don't have Tums, yeah.
That's a good hack, dude. That's crazy. I usually keep, you know what's crazy? Ever since I was, before I turned 30, I didn't have heartburn at all. Before when I was in my 20s, you know, and before that,
Same.
no heartburn ever. Same. Ever since I turned 30,
Yep.
I swear I get heartburn from anything. Well, anything that's
What's funny
spicy,
about that
I would
is-
say, spicy foods.
Is I do agree with you. I turned 30, I started getting heartburn. But now that I'm nearing the end of the 30s, I feel like I haven't had heartburn like that. No more.
I had heartburn today a couple times, actually. Like, I'm kind of going through it right now, if I'm being honest. I only took one of the... I take the pills, though. I'm not going to deal with Tums. I don't like the taste of them. So, I'm not going to deal with the chalkiness. I just pop a little 20 milligram, whatever it's called. Mylanta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mylanta.
Oh, Mylanta. Yeah, I got a big thing of Tums.
Yeah, I can't mess with Tums, dude.
Go through them things, dude.
Not a Tums guy.
So
That's a cool life hack, though. Very cool.
another one of my life hacks. And I can't remember where I seen this, but nobody really does this, and I feel like people don't think. Either they haven't heard about it or they don't think it's really working, but you can see it working. So I've always heard this thing about turning a pepper shaker upside down because a lot of times when you do a pepper shaker, especially if it's really full, it doesn't come out. The pepper is so fine. No, I'm not talking about salt. I'm talking about
twist it. Or no?
Not the one that you crack. Not that one.
Well,
I'm talking about a regular
talking about
shaker.
that. Those are the ones I have, by the way. But
Right.
I'm talking about, like, there's like a thing like on the bottom. Can't you like twist it on the bottom?
So I don't know, but there's 2 ways you can go about doing this. So like a lot of the times that happens, like the pepper is so fine that it's like, especially if you're doing it over a hot food, the steam and the moisture, it prevents it from coming out.
Do that again.
It prevents it from the food from coming out. So,
I'm so immature. I'm sorry.
2 ways you can do this, and I more agree with my way than the other way. Is the other way is turning it upside down and just kind of turning the cap, but I don't think that really does much to moving the pepper around. So what I do is I turn it upside down, and they usually have the glass pepper shakers. They usually have like their little ridges around the bottom of the glass, and you turn the pepper upside down, and then you take the salt shaker and you rub it on the both bottoms together.
Oh yeah.
And you rub it, and it creates that vibrating. Like,
Shake it like a salt shaker.
And it comes out like you know what I mean? It's like how it's supposed to.
That's what she said.
So that's my second hack: is turn that pepper shaker upside down and grind it against the bottom of the salt shaker.
Hell yeah! Turn that bitch upside down and spin it. That's cool, man.
My last hack.
I think I've seen that one. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one on.
People are starting to do it more, and I think it's going to catch on eventually. More people are going to start doing it. But my last one, real quick, before I go over a couple of internet's more popular hacks, is, and this one's more frowned upon than.
Okay, I like these ones.
But if you go to a gas station, and usually places like Speedway or these more bigger franchised gas stations, they usually give you like cheap big soda cups. You can get pretty much the largest size for like $1, like more soda than you can even drink.
Right.
But when you try to get coffee, it's like $2 for a little cup like this. And I'm thinking like, well, what if I just poured the coffee in the big cup? And that way I would have almost 3 times as much coffee for half the price.
It does make sense, but here's my... Have you done this before?
A couple times.
Okay, well...
But I don't drink that much coffee to do it that often.
Okay, well, here's my...
But if you're somebody that does...
Right, here's my objection to that. I'm not saying It's wrong because it is. But but I am going to say...
Emptying the whole pot into the cup.
Right.
Oh, got to make some more. We just made some. What do you mean?
Those cups, I guess they do have the styrofoam cups, right?
Yeah. And how are they going to tell?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I was thinking, see, when I pictured it, I was picturing the plastic cups, and those probably would melt right through because the coffee's hot as shit. I feel like it would melt right through those plastic cups. I don't like drinking out of plastic anything.
I mean, if you pour coffee in there and put creamers, or if you make iced coffee or whatever, it's not, I mean, yes, it's super hot going through there, and yes, it could cause a problem, but there's ways to avoid it.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not one of those ones that are like, it's going to change your life, and it might even be frowned upon, and you might even get told you're stealing if you get caught. But
yeah, it might even be illegal.
It might even you might get a ticket for it. But if you're broke and you got a job and you gotta get up early and you need all that coffee,
go ahead and get it, I guess, if that's your thing.
Survival of the fittest, only the strong survive.
No, we are not condoning any type of illegal activity here, by the way.
By the way, the coffee industry are scammers. No, I'm just kidding. What if I just started hating on the coffee industry? Like, no.
Big Coffee is in on it.
And by big coffee, I mean just Starbucks. No.
And Folgers.
So here's some of the more popular hacks off the internet. I'm going to run through them really quickly. Wrapping a paper towel around a drink and freeze it. It chills your drink in under 15 minutes. Great for emergencies. Use a binder clip to organize cables. Put a wooden spoon over a boiling pot. I've done this before.
I knew that.
It works.
I knew that.
It works.
I knew that one. It does work. Yes, it does.
Use toothpaste to clear foggy headlights.
Toothpaste?
Never done that.
I think I've seen that one.
I've seen it. I've never done it.
I've probably seen it on the TikTok.
Hang clothes with shower curtain rings on a hanger. Great for organizing scarves, tank tops, or hats. I also want to say, if you hang your clothes in the shower and run the hot, if you have wrinkled clothes, and
steam it out.
Using frozen grapes to chill your drink without watering it down. So freeze grapes, put them in there, and put your phone in a cup to amplify the music. That's kind of.
Used to do that in jail with our radios and the headphones.
Yeah.
We used to make cones and shit.
Use a rubber band on a paint can to wipe the brush. Keeps the can's rim clean and saves paint. Turn your seat warmer on to keep pizza warm during the drive home. Can you do that in your car? You have a seat warmer?
I don't have a seat warmer in my car, no. No, my car's not top of the line. I have a 2018 Camry and also a 2000 Honda Civic.
Okay.
So, no heated seats in those cars. I have the base model.
Oh, okay.
On both cars.
Base model.
Base model. I have power windows. That's about it.
This sounds like
and locks.
1930s like industrial era when Ford was putting out. They were putting out different levels of vehicles, like the base model of the Model A. Didn't have a horn.
Fun fact.
I got a horn on your Model A? No, I got the base model.
I gotta
yell out of my not window, because there's no window here.
Right.
But, no, go ahead.
Breaking the window just so they can yell at someone. I put over 100,000 miles on my Camry since 2021.
Is this a confession?
No, this is a fun fact. Father, I have a confession. But yeah, I put, over 100,000 miles in 4 years. I think that's kind of a lot. I feel like 25,000 a year. It's kind of a lot. But I've been to Florida back and forth a couple times, and the Dells, and
I mean, when you're working all the time, and you and your spouse are working all the time,
and we drive
and you got kids. I mean,
we drive a half hour to work, or 25 minutes to work every day.
You should get a Prius to save gas mileage.
Yeah, I should also have a vegan barbecue too.
Couple more real quick. Microwave citrus for 10 seconds before juicing it. It makes it more juicy. I don't know how you get more juice than what's already in there just by heating it, but
it kind of makes sense. It like heats up the. I get why it does.
It makes like the cells in there weaker, and I don't know.
Science.
What else we got? Stick a fork in an Oreo to dip it perfectly in milk. Keeps your fingers dry and your dunk game strong.
I knew about that one. My wife does it all the time. She taught that to my daughter, and it's a popular life hack around this residence.
That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not going to go through all the other ones. They're not all that.
All right.
They're not all that groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
very cool, man.
that is life hacks.
Hacks
for today.
Hell yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'll think of some more for the next time we do it. I'll think of some stuff that I do that probably people wouldn't normally do. I didn't have too much.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'll definitely.
I thought you were going to mention the dump and jump.
The dump and jump.
That's a life hack.
I mean, yeah, but I don't really do it that much to, it's just like a thing to save time if you have to take a shit. If you really have to take a shit and then shower like right away and you have to like go to work or something. Yeah, it'll save you 2 minutes. A good 2 minutes.
Anywho,
let's get into a little bit of sports real quick. Quick. So lately, let me.
Have I told you I loved you lately?
So Bucks made a few moves.
Okay.
Lately, we cut Damian Lillard, as most of you already know. Damian Lillard has been cut due to roster space.
Right.
We needed that space to acquire Miles Turner, which was a great pickup in my opinion.
Okay.
I don't know if I agree with getting rid of Dame. I feel like we could have maybe went a different direction and maybe kept him on. I don't know. But
yeah, and from my understanding, he wasn't going to play next season anyway.
No,
and then he would have only had 1 year.
Right, and
they
that
needed
it freed up this cap space too. Is what it did also.
Right. Well, they needed to free up the cap space because they needed a point guard.
Right.
And why? They did a good. I think they did a good decision on making everybody happy.
Yeah, because we still have Gary Trent Jr. as our point guard, which I like Gary Trent Jr. He's a great player. He's effective. He's well rounded. He can shoot the three. He's not like super accurate, but he can shoot the three. He can make the three for sure. When he's hot, he's hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Miles Turner. We still got Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis just signed another contract with us. We did, however, lose Brook Lopez. He's gone, unfortunately.
Yep.
Pat Connaughton is gone. So yeah,
Pat Connaughton went to the Hornets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pat Connaughton went to the Hornets. Yes, he did. And the person we got for Pat Connaughton and the second round draft pick, we also released. I think I read Micic or some Serbian guy. So we got rid of him too.
This is my question. So
I'm not sure how they do all these roster moves. It's weird what they do, but I think they know what they're doing. I mean, they're professionals.
Yeah, they've done this before. My question is this: so that makes Damian Lillard a free agent.
Yes.
Now he can go to another team.
Yeah.
The Bucks are basically paying him to play for another team.
Yeah.
Now they did spread it over.
Spread it over
years.
the next 2 years. Well,
5
was
years.
it 5 years?
They took his 2 years and spread it over 5 years.
Is that what they did?
$112 million. Yeah,
okay.
Spread it over.
That was kind of smart.
So yeah. But like I said, they made everybody happy. But now he's going to be being paid to play for another team. Does the other team also have to pay him to play for that team, or are they just going to say, "Well, you're still on your payment contract with the Bucks. That's you have to.
Don't
that
know.
has to run out in order for us
I
to...
don't know exactly how that works.
Because that would be beautiful.
But I think...
For him.
Yeah, I think he still gets paid from both teams. Wow. I think he would still get another contract from another team. I believe that's how it works. Because when he initially signed that contract with the Bucks, they were like, this is what we're giving you.
But I guarantee you, let's say they sign him for a 5-year deal with whatever team, they're going to take the first 2 years and that's going to be a decrease. And then after once the third year begins, his salary will increase. I guarantee.
But nobody's going to sign him this year.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever
I know what you're saying.
If he comes on another team next year or the year after, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a few moves. I think the Bucks are gonna do decent this year. I mean, we didn't do too good last year, the year before. It was first round exit, I think both years, maybe second round the year before, maybe. But I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. I don't know how happy Giannis is. I don't know. People talk and say different things, and you don't know what to believe nowadays, so I'm just going to wait and see what happens, I guess.
Yeah.
But on the upside, the Brewers just swept the Dodgers. All 3 games in their series, the World Series champions, just swept them. The Miz is a great pitcher. I forgot how to pronounce his name. I'm not even going to pronounce Mizarowski. Whatever his name is, we'll put it up there.
Yeah.
Dude is a monster. This kid is throwing 100-mile-plus-an-hour pitches, dude. Like, 14 of them the other day were recorded at more than 100 miles an hour. 14 pitches.
Jacob Mizarowski?
Mizarowski, yes, dude. They call him the Miz, which is also a wrestler's name, which is really cool. So, dude, this pitcher, bro, he is like, even Clayton Kershaw is even saying, like, this dude is the truth.
He looks like a pitcher.
He is definitely a pitcher. He reminds me of Zach Greinke, and I don't know why he reminds me of Zach Greinke, but like he just has those kind of like, I don't know. He has those. I don't know if you know who that is, but we'll put a picture of him right there. But anyways, dude, Brewers are doing great right now, and other people are saying this. I don't know why it's a surprise to you guys why the Brewers are doing so good. We're a fucking young team. And we are crushing it right now.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for the Brewers.
For sure.
Just so you guys know, we're almost in first place in our division. We're a game and a half as it stands right now behind the Cubs. So I think we're going to pass them in no time. We have a Cubs series coming up, I think, next weekend or this weekend. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Go Brewers.
Good news from Milwaukee Sports.
Hell yeah. It's looking good. I think it's looking very good. But anyways, man, what do you say we reel it in, bro?
Let's reel that big lugger in.
So while I'm reeling it in, why don't you go ahead and...
Yes, of course. Make sure you guys head over to our Facebook, BiasedBS. Check out that merch. We go through a lot of work to get these designs for you guys. Check it out. We got some new stuff coming up soon. We got that t-shirt given away coming soon. The information for that you will be getting received soon. If you see some merch that you guys like, make sure you message us at biasedbs@gmail.com. Let us know. Say, hey, I want that in this color. Colors are limited in this size, and can you please send it here? We'll do our best to get it to you. And thank you to everybody that's been supporting up until this point. Please continue to do so. Thank you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So here is the first video that I'm going to play for you. This one is pretty weird, but apparently in other countries, this is what they do. This is what some of the females do with their hair.
Okay.
These women pack their dreadlocks with cow dung, mud, and herbs. They're the Mwila tribe from Angola, and their hairstyles aren't just for looks. Each one shows if she's young,
got doo-doo in their
married,
hair.
or coming of age, and it's all told through their hair. They use this mixture to shape an elaborate style called notombi, designed to last for weeks and protect their hair from the sun. They're also known for their massive necklaces, made from a mix of mud, dung, and beads. Not only is it super heavy, but it's worn at all times, even while sleeping. The colors represent different stages of a woman's life. Every detail from the hair to the beads reflects tradition, identity, and
whatever
status.
it is that they do in their
Are you
culture.
tired of spending a fortune?
But some things are not necessary.
Yeah, like cow dung in your hair? It's a little...
I could see if they were like, oh, they put it in there with a mixture of mud and herbs to make it cleaner or what, but they're just, it's a style. Why would you, like, they're saying that it's for style.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, it's...
I mean, they just showed all those colorful beads and colorful garments and robes and all these other things that they like. So you would think that they would be able to come up with another way to style their hair that's
right.
Doesn't involve cow poop. So, I mean,
but there's that.
Yeah.
So, speaking of cow poop, well, maybe not cow poop, but pretty close. So, there's been a lot of videos of Indians and how they practice their cleanliness around food.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Whatever they're pouring in there, it looks like a coquito mixture. It looks very good. Like, I would probably drink that, just not under those conditions.
I mean, the one guy's not wearing gloves. The other ones are wearing gloves.
Yeah, the other guys are wearing gloves. I mean,
it is weird because I can think of like 10 other ways you can do that differently and better and more. Like, why? I mean, is it just for efficiency because there's so many people trying to get some? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see what some of the comments say. Let's translate some of these Arab comments here. Is this soup or juice distributed on Ashura Day or what? So you killed Al-Hussein, the grandson of the Prophet? These gotta be bots. I don't know what these are. Hold on. Let's find... wearing gloves for the sake of God. That's what one of them said. Fragrant Smells said, where is this at? I think he wants some. It looks unhygienic. It became like India, and then the nasty-looking emoji. Hired for the right of Narcissus. If I die, I won't drink from it. Listen to this for the sake of God. All right, so apparently the other Arabs don't believe in the way that they're doing this either. Yeah. So it looks like they're getting a bad rap, and that seems to be the case with all these food videos. Yeah. Have you been seeing those? I know I've seen
a couple. A lot of them are very unnecessary.
They're just like sitting there with their feet just hanging out. I think we played one time. Didn't we play one where they were... Yeah. Dude had just like slapping the thing right on the grill with his hand, and he's like playing with it. It's just gross. But here's a nice quick little 10-second video here.
Boom. Boom.
What was that? Dude just dancing. Did you see him? Look at him, dude. I don't know if they were messing around at first and then it got serious.
They were like, it looks like they were like dancing.
Look at him, he just keeps dancing.
They're dancing and it went too far.
Yeah, he was like, get off me. He's like, man, get out of here. Whoop, bap. Yeah, that was pretty
They were
brutal.
Probably drinking and
it was definitely a drink. Now, I don't know if this chick was drinking or not, but apparently this is a serious competition that people do. And I don't understand it, but here it is.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen this. They did this on Good Mythical Morning. They had one of these ladies on there, and they were like showing them how to like do certain things. It's very weird, but somehow it's big, and it's things like this that make me wonder how something like this gets through society and connects with people and blows up. And
this shit makes white people look bad. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
See, look at him. He's laughing at us. It makes white people look bad. It really, really does, dude. It is.
Yeah. Like,
it makes us look bad. It really does. But, anywho, that'll go ahead and do it for the Reels part of the episode. And thank you everybody once again for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you everybody for following us on all the socials right down there. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button, sharing this video on all your favorite social media platforms. Stay active in the comments, and if you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys are subscribing in the bottom right corner. We appreciate that very much. And remember, guys, this is where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like your dog's pronouns. All right, take care.